I lied. I lied. Oh my. I had a. Hold on. Let's just. Alright. Allow me to explain. But yes, I lied. Not really lied, but I had a change of mind and opinion, right? After getting some new information. So here's the updated plan. And as you can tell by the title, it does involve playing through the Renegade route. I'm a gambling man. I'd be willing to bet that I can finish the Renegade route before version 14 gets released. Or at the very least, be like far enough in where essentially I'm banking on there being more time until version 14 comes out. Which would be hilarious if like tomorrow that shit releases. But this is what's informing it, right? Because in with me playing one with how intertwined the routes are, I didn't realize. I assumed it was going to be like Reborn, where it's like different parts of a same story. However, obviously, as you know, well, not super obviously, because I just found it out, right? But it's not so simple with this game, right? And with what this game has and does specifically is because there are the whole world resetting thing, right? And again, because you have different, paths and like alternate realities that could have been, right? There's the interaction between the routes, right? And because of the reset, I mean, what it seems like is the Renegade route is just a previous iteration of the world, right? A previous iteration of the world that gets that eventually gets reset, if I had to guess. And the Paragon route is the supposed end like route, right? That's the supposed good or what would you call a complete route that the world is gonna be on, right? Or needs to be on for the sake of stability or whatever, right? Or at least that's my interpretation. But upon hearing that, there's interaction between the routes specifically, right? The guy made a long-ass comment on the previous video. I'm just going to go right into the Renegade route. However, this will involve a few things that I want to get out of the way. I'm not going to do, like, any side quests. I'm essentially just going to speed run the route, right? Like, I'm going to just do the baseline minimum for what the story requires because the Paragon route's the main one that I'm fleshing out. And what that it kind of entails is, obviously, like, new game, I'm going to do a whole ass new game. But I should get the option to input passwords at the beginning because the Renegade route does seem harder. However, given what I know about the game, and also I'm going to exploit being able to input passwords at the beginning, again, my hope is that isn't really an issue. Or it's something I can work around, right? But so, because other save files, right? Well, I'm about to make one. And again, I mean, that's just, and it'll be interesting to see because of what we know now about the game and because of how, much we've been playing the game, right? And how far ago the beginning of the game was, right? It'll be interesting to see the differences. And I think the biggest question is, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, the Renegade route, you just pick all the negative, because I talked about it before I even realized it was a route, where it's like, oh yeah, what if I just do the negative or run through? I just pick the worst dialogue options imaginable, and that literally is the Renegade route. Which again, I want, because if this were like Reborn, because the issue with Reborn is the story doesn't change that much depending on which route you're on. There are some changes, but it's not like an entirely different. Seemingly, the Renegade route, from what I've gathered, is just a previous iteration of the world, if I had to imagine. And it is supposedly tied to the main route in that sense. But who knows, right? But I'm going to play it anyway. But the big question is when it's going to actually diverge, because there needs to be like a divergence point. Which I think what's funny is, because in this game that I've just wrapped up, right? Well, one, there's another side quest I can do, but that'll be whenever I get back to this game when version 14 comes out, I'll probably do it. But second is that, what's it called? I ended up exposing Flora for good reason. I had a logical reason to do that, but apparently that's a Renegade option. So I don't want to potentially not expose her and then kick us off the Renegade route. So I guess we'll never know what it's like not to expose Flora, but that'll just be something we need to live with. But I'm committing to this now just because I think there's so much left in this game that I can't justify dropping it right now. I think, again, and then this way, whenever version 14 comes out, I can continue it on both the Paragon as well as this new Renegade file I'm going to have. So, yeah. Not delete. All right. Again, apparently there's another side quest I can do, but realistically, and especially because I'm now committing to doing the Renegade route, so committing to another potential 90 hours of gameplay, I'm not trying to. Let's do our new game. Damn, I didn't even realize that. Let's see. Mature humor, strong language, comic, mischief, psychological horror, flashing images, eye strain, those dumbass static things that pop up on the screen. Sun sounds, movie, smile, vitamins, animated, blood, drug references. There have been drug references, but, like, I mean, come on. That's, like, not that deep. Skip the prologue? Nah, let's watch the prologue. I want to... Because, you know, what's it called? I want to see if there's, like, some relevance now that we've beaten at least part of the game. Because that is seemingly the whole game is both routes, right? Which, again, to me is crazy. Like, that was a good way for the... Maybe he put it that way so he could make me do the Renegade route, right? But the entire game and the whole story being both routes, like, you know. Oh, yeah, and this is Maria, right? I forgot, because the first iteration of the game is actually Maria, Lonely Zora. So, I vaguely remember this. But yeah, I forget we start as Maria. And I guarantee this is symbolic for something that happens in the game. Yeah, that's crazy. So I wonder who, I guarantee this is in reference to, well, I mean, obviously the story's being told to Maria, but that's in reference to, the Lonely Zora. Oh my god. And how do I save here? God damn, we got literally nothing. Fresh ass save file. No quests. Options. Let's make sure the options are good. And I do need to... Oh my god, I accidentally opened up controls. Hold on. So, how do I save here? Save file 2. Imagine this obliterates my old save file. I want to make sure I'm not accidentally, like, obliterating my old save file. Oh yeah, and there's a... So this is one of the people that people speculate is Madam X, right? So... Yeah, going to fetch Vitus Theolia. As we know, Sirius, or Gregory Gira. Fucking Vitus. Oh my god. Good old Vitus. You know what that chair looks a lot like? Well, funny enough, the speculation of the Zygarde is from the previous the end of the Paragon, or I guess the player character, right? But I was gonna say that friggin' chair, you know, I don't know, looks a little bit like a Zygarde to me. All right, well, let's go fetch old Vitus Theolia. Oh yeah, and he nearly slipped and said marionette. This Theolia household. And now we need to go back upstairs. Yo, we good? Hello? Damn, something happened downstairs. Madam X. Bruh. What could she possibly be fucking doing? Alright. I genuinely don't remember this. Alright. But this is why I'm replaying through, because I definitely do not remember Madam X being a part of this cutscene. What could she possibly be doing here? And for the people who speculate she's Anathia or whoever, damn, she just had to put on her costume real quick. She's like, Maria, go upstairs so I can change into my old badass costume. Hey, my bad, Madam X. Hey, my bad. Listen, is she talking to us as the fucking player at this point? Hey, come on, my bad. For the sake of the game in doing the Renegade route, I had to start another save file and unfortunately make Maria suffer some more. That's on me. My bad, Madam X. My bad. Hey, listen, we can team up this game around, right? We're doing the evil route, so we can team up. You know, and also, like, you know, what's it called? I'm curious if there's no way they programmed it to where, like, each save file you start would have, like, there's no way it's that deep to where it would be a different, like, where it would recognize if it was the second save file you started, right? Bruh, yeah, she's literally talking to us. I definitely do not remember this playing through the first time around. She's talking to us, the friggin' player, starting another iteration of the world, right? You know? Damn, yeah, Maria's like, oh, all right, then I'm not worried. Where is Madam X? Like, oh yeah, they're in the basement, you know? Yeah, Madam X is like, you know. Yeah, and she's doing Anastasia a favor here. Yeah, Madam X Mother of the Year award. Better mother than fucking lose, I mean. And when do we enter, like, the, oh, well, I don't know what those pictures are. Damn, I was gonna say, they saying that, but can't even show us. Oh, yeah, this is where, Nathia gets sacrificed. Yeah, because this is where, you know, right, who? And Zora Pangoro, you know. Damn, the maid just leaves. They're all agents of Indriad. These are all agents of fucking, well, not even Angie, right? But, well, Indriad. Yeah, one more. It's like, hey, one more iteration of this, universe and we'll get what we want, right? One more reset. Gambler's mentality. And who is that? That's, Vitus wearing his dumbass costume. Yeah, friggin' maid, Lord knows however many there are. Yeah, and then Maria gets obliterated. I genuinely do not remember Madam X. Man, I was gonna say, you think I'm doing classic mode? Come on, man. You know better than that. Story mode. Also, when do I get to input the passwords? Please tell. I swear to God, that was a part of the story where I could input the passcodes. Like, I could input the passcodes in that way, you know, because I'm gonna just input all of them at the start now that I played through the game. Man, you already know my ass isn't doing classic mode. Come on, man. Registration 2.0. Did it always say 2.0 or is it because this is the second time? Oh, and it's fucking robot Amanda. Actually, unknown when her actual self gets like replaced with the robot. That's gonna be so crazy playing through the game with the high. I did not trust Amanda from the start. I will say I definitely did not trust Amanda. I'm like, there is something up with this person. But, you know, unknown if this is robot Amanda or actual Amanda. No info needed. 18 gym leaders. Well, we only fight like 15 of them because the game's not... We don't even get to the Elite 8. NB. Let's do girl this time. Well, actually, it doesn't even fucking matter. Like, who we set literally doesn't matter because our character just changes anyway, like, on a whim. So, it's literally entirely, irrelevant. Like, it genuinely does not matter. What I will say is, because I did the whole personality test, you know what would be crazy? You know what? I'm going to do the exact same... no, I should do it. I'm going to do girl, but I'm going to do the personality test, because I want to see... What would be crazy is if I get a completely different character. I want to do the personality test. Imagine I get a completely different fucking character this time around. I'd be like actual multiple personality disorder. How do I respond? I mean, I'm curious what I did for this first go around. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm a grown ass man, and like, if you're also, I sleep on a twin bed, so like, you know, you're jumping on my bed, right? I'd be like, what are you doing? Friday night, stay home and, well, if it's the case of this game, I'd be playing video games, but realistically, stay home and chill. What would you order? For a birthday? Probably pizza. I'm not big, cheeseburger person. Definitely would not do vegetarian. Probably not. It'd be like pizza, I feel like, is a birthday. I mean, work alone? Damn, holy fuck. Lone wolf over here. I'd probably just be indifferent, realistically. I'm not volunteering. Man, I'm hard to ignore. Well, I'd tell the squad, because realistically, I'm not doing shit. You know, I'm not going cave diving trying to find the treasure, but, you know. Honestly, I'd be like, you good? Like, because, you know, grown-ass man, like, talking to a kid at a park, like, you know, especially if it's someone that doesn't look like me, you know, like, let's be real here, right? Realistically, I bury my head in shame. But like, come on, no one's crying over this shit. Come on, man. I mean, realistically, I wouldn't do any of these. I would just ignore them, because there's no way, if it's that deep to where like it's someone else would, like, you know, someone else would take care of it, right? I would just ignore it. I mean, I'm not doing any of these options. Like, really, but maybe leave the party. I'd say, accept it humbly. Damn, bye? That's crazy. I'll say it's been fun. Because I wouldn't say I'll miss you all. Because, like, it's not like we're not going to be, you know. But I also wouldn't say, like, oh, yeah, we'll meet again. Because it's like, you know, you're saying... That sets it up to where that needs to happen, but just, it's been fun. Am I gonna get the same? Bruh, it'll be so fucking hilarious if I got a completely different character. Okay, so I did get the same exact character, right? Okay, so I was gonna say, imagine like I got a completely different character. I'd be like, I genuinely have multiple personality disorder. But, you know, I chose, we'll just be the girl. We won't talk to Mr. Luck, so he doesn't, like, fuck up our entire character, right? So let's name ourselves something else. You know what? I'm gonna make this, let's name ourselves Raven 2, because that way I know it's the second save file, like Porygon 2. You know, too easy, right? Yeah, that's me. Passwords, bitch, give me! This is what I was waiting for. Give me all these passwords. Hold on. Rejuvenation passwords. And nothing give me all those goddamn, because I can input all the passwords I want. So first off, hold on. I can do, there's a password called Terrajuma. So I can start off at the beginning of Terrajuma. Granted, I'm curious what my fucking team would be at that point. Should I do that? I feel like there's... Because the thing with that is... My worry is... What would I miss anything? Because I can input infinite passwords. It's not just a single password I need to do, right? Starts the player off at the beginning. I could also skip, but I like the SSO Sienna. I can input infinite passwords, right? So let's do easy mode. Yeah, so easy mode. Oh shit, quality of life. Give me that. Give me that. So easy mode, quality of life, right? What was the other one that I did? Hold on. Oh yeah, so the only other one I did was remove damage variations. So, because that one was the extra one I did, because that for whatever reason, so that was like the one extra one. All right, so what was it? No damage roll. We're doing all these passwords. All right, let's do. I'm just doing all these passwords. Let's see. Free EXP all. Give me that. Let's do shiny charm. I'm literally doing everything. Give me everything. Shiny charm. Free mega. I'm taking that mega ring. Free. Give me that shit. Did I misspelled mega. Nice. Easy HMs. Give me that shit. I hate that I can only do that at the start, but, you know, so what's interesting is, so I need to speak to Tesla on the docks, so I literally need to start from the beginning. Give me everything. I'm taking everything. And then let's do early incubator. I guess this is what makes restarting the game worth it, in that I can just, you know, free remote PC. I can literally, do I already have no poison damage? I thought that was part of, yep, that is, and then I already had Pinata, right? All right, so these are ones. So I can potentially take Eve if I want. Okay, so here's the thing. So now we have a few more that we can do. We can skip the intro sequence. We can play as Anna. Who the fuck is Anna? Is this Anna from fucking, is this Anna from Reborn? Sure, let's do it. What about, so, because, but how much do I care about, this is the thing, how much do I care about, how much do I care about the EV training cards, or, well, I care a lot about the golden tools. I'm not gonna lie, I do care a lot about the golden tools. So, but if I still, I'm gonna bet on, if we start at Terrajuma, inputting those passwords would still give us. I'm also just so curious, and since I am, so let's do imagine I just break the game because I'm inputting like every single goddamn password imaginable. You know what? I'm gonna try to start. Let's see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. We'll not complete every quest. Okay. And this is where I'm curious. So, if you're watching this and I'm fucking up by starting at Terrajuma to where it would lock me onto either the Paragon route or prevent me from, and again, so we did every single password. Essentially, but I figure I might as well, you know what, fuck it. We're going. And I can't, alright. So, and what's funny is, because we don't get this, we don't get this option, I imagine, when I would need to look through and see when I first started the playthrough. But I doubt we get this option. I imagine this is as a result of doing that route, and then we can just pick. Hate to say it, unfortunately, we're doing the Renegade route. I need to be mean. Well, I will not be at East Giran City. I will be at Terrajuma. Okay, so we start here. So this is after, I'm trying to figure out where in the story exactly are we. Oh, and we're literally playing as, so we don't even need to do the Anna quest. We literally are playing as Anna. Bones hurt. Shut the fuck up, Valerie. We literally don't have eyes too. That's hilarious. So okay, so we shipwreck on Terrajuma. I forgot that was, that's so weird playing as, so this is after we escape Black Steeple. All right, that's where we are in the story. And who's speaking right now? Hey, Code Orange. What is my team like? So now that I'm starting off at Terrajuma, what is my team? What is my team like? So what do I have on my team? I got the Delphox. I was gonna say I don't know if this is because we're starting as Anna or what else, right? But god damn. God damn. So what is my team looking like now that I'm starting halfway through the goddamn game? I guess this is the team I'm working with. So what? It's Ampharos currently out. I should start with Max. I guess. Yeah. So it looks like I am, or I don't know. I was gonna say I finally have a fucking ground type. Yeah, y'all suck. Fucking couldn't stop Team Zen. It's like, Malia, after so goddamn long. Saki? Oh, Saki Blakery side questing. Alright. Yo, is our character good? Oh, there's Nim. Yeah, old Nimiera. Alright. I thought, hold on. Because I thought there was a thing that started with max IVs. Is that not included in empty IVs? Or that's not I'm an idiot. Full IVs. Alright. It's only when you catch them, not the ones you start with, so. But, alright, so let's try this. So I want to, that is funny. So we are playing, and we're already 4 gym battles deep. I feel like we should have way more than 20,000 Poké Dollars, but, again, this is what we are rocking with, right? I wonder what, Macho Race. Lower speed. I mean, I can give that to fucking... Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's weird we're starting like... But I feel like for the sake of... Musharna is like 0 speed, so I might as well give it to Musharna, right? God, oh yeah, we got all the mints. Please tell me that I got... God damn it. So it looks like I didn't get all of the, I mean, but to be fair, like, I still think I'm fine with a 1 cell battery. God damn, I ain't using that shit. So unfortunately, I should have a Mega Z ring though. Oh yeah, I got the Mega Z. So unfortunately, we aren't going to have all the golden tools, right? So let's save file 2. So let me quit the game. Let me make sure imagine I just completely obliterated my old save file. I'd be so mad. But it does say save file 2. I just want to kind of confirm, because this is the setup for the... I'm not going to make progress in this part. Other save files. Did I really just obliterate my... I might have genuinely just obliterated my, hold on, let's take a look at the save folder. Okay, so I still have access to, alright. I need to figure this out. Because it seems like I genuinely did just obliterate my old save file, which I feel like is... a very fucking horrible... There's got to be a better way to do this. Delete this save file. So new game overrides the save, right? Because if I can only have 1 save file at a time, then like... I'm not going to waste my time. I feel like there's no way... Well, it looks like I literally just... Okay, so other save files. There's got to be a better way to do this. Because now I'm actually kind of pissed. Now I'm actually pretty pissed at this game. There's got to be a way that we can do this. Other save files. How do we... Because there's only the one, right? Save slot 2. But then how do I... Because the thing is, I'm not trying to get rid of my old game completely. And again, I still have... So all I need to do, unless I'm mistaken, is I just need to do... So what's funny is, so there's game data... I'm actually like losing my mind here. So there's game data, game RX data, both of which are tied to the first game. Game 2 seems to be its own separate thing. So there's game and then game 2. So what I'm confused about is... And alright, I'm actually going to be like very fucking pissed at this game. Because I'm not trying to get rid of my old save file. And if somehow... Alright, what did I need to do for this? Saved games. Rejuvenation. Because the only thing... Let me go to the Rejuvenation folder. Like, I'm actually, like, low-key losing my mind here. Because I'm pretty sure... Hold on. This is going to be a blast to the past. Let me open up fucking Reborn. I'm about to be very pissed here. Let me open up Reborn. Where's games? Games, where's Reborn? Reborn. I'm going to open up Reborn for the first time in, like, fucking, you know, however long. But I'm about to be like, oh, major update? Goddamn, I can't even open. I'm about to lose my fucking mind over Rejuvenation. Like, I'm actually very much about... So, and then here's save data, empty, right, data. I mean, it has just all the maps. Eat me credits. Okay, the credits is... Oh, and I crashed the game. I'm like legit about to lose my mind over this game. Because there's got to be a way you can maintain multiple saves over the game. Other save files. Why would they give an option for save files? This is what pisses me off. Like, we got to do fucking better with this, like, UI. Like, because if I can't maintain more than one single save file at a time, I'm not going to bother doing the Renegade route. Because that's just a waste of fucking time. Like, and let me make sure I have a copy of my most recent. So I'm copying the, like, save file. I'm actually, like, extremely fucking pissed right now. Game.rx data. So game.rx data was the... Essentially, because if you input whatever is game.rx data, right? So, because this was the issue when I had the thing show up, right? I'm extremely fucking pissed right now. Also, I don't know why it's not recording the screen, but like I'm gonna lose my mind over this if I'm being honest, because open save folder. Yeah, so game.rx. But what's weird is, so because there's game.rx data is still in there, but there's multiple games. So game.rx data, game2.rx data. What doesn't make sense to me. So now it's running off game2.rx data. But if I just simply delete that fucking the entire game2 files, right? So it's running off. I'm about to lose my mind with this. I'm about to lose my mind with this. So it's running off the game.2rx data. So I have my game 1 save file at 91 hours. And then I have my game 2 but then why is switching between them not an option? So save slot 2, I can see there's save slots. How the fuck do you like access? I'm about to lose my mind over this fucking game. Let me just see. Let me boot up like the actual game one time, because there's nothing, and I swear this was a thing in Reborn where you can literally go and do the multiple save files. I would need to download that fucking. I would need to genuinely Actually, can I do that right now? Because all I need to do is, I'm pretty sure Reborn has an auto updater. So Pokemon Reborn, where's the updater? So run the updater. Because I'm about to lose my mind over this shit. Oh, I guess it's because, well, it says my current fucking version is most up to fantastic. So what do I need? And because I swear to God, this was a thing in Reborn. So, yeah, manually. All right. So how do I'm gonna do this right now because I'm gonna prove that Pokemon Reborn. Because I'm literally about to lose my mind over this shit. All right, where's the 19.5? Downloads. Windows download. It's a fucking... And I forgot what I even need to do, so hopefully I can fucking just figure it out. But I'm pretty sure it runs off the same... I just want to prove that... Because I swear to God it was a thing in Reborn. So I don't know why... Because, again, that is the... I hate to say it, but that is genuinely... If I can't access, like, my save files conveniently... Oh my God. But yeah, if because I need to figure this out before I, like, either one, lose complete access to my old, Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm an actual fucking dumbass. I just wasn't using, I already have that version. I just was using the wrong fucking, all right. But I'm about to prove this because... Alright, and then let's do where's Pokemon Reborn. Is that even an option? Capture window. Wow, it won't even let me capture it. What if I do a window capture? I mean, it's not like fucking... Can I do... I can't do resize, but... Other save files. Save directory. Damn, I put 110 hours into Reborn. I'm surprised I put more. I'm honestly surprised I put more hours into Reborn. I guess to be fair, it makes sense with the post game. It does make sense with the post game. So if I do new game off of this, save directory. I'm about to lose my mind. There's got to be an easier way to... Here's what I'm going to do. I want to ensure that I can have access to my old... So I'm going to delete... I'm going to delete the game 2... Because seemingly if I just delete it, the only game it can go to is the main one, right? And now, for whatever reason, it's still not wanting to capture. Lord fucking knows why. Like, I'm actually very pissed over this. Why doesn't it want to capture fucking Pokemon? Why doesn't it want to capture it? What's going on with this? Is there a reason why capture a specific window? Because it's not... Jesus fucking Christ. I'm about to lose my fucking mind over this. Can it please capture it? Why is OBS fucking shitting the bed right now? I mean, whatever. You kind of get what I'm trying to... Like, is there a reason... Am I going to need to just... Is there, like, a reason why it's not capturing it? Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. I don't know why it was... So let me do this. And I guess it doesn't matter because I'm going to quit out of it anyway. Because I'm going to, like, meddle around. Because I want to make sure I don't lose access to my main fucking game. So game, I have game and then game 2. So let me go to... Oh, well, I'm an idiot because I need to open the game anyway to access the... Yeah, I'm about to lose my fucking mind over this shit. Because there's got to be a better way we can, like, do this. Like, All right, so let's do game. So I already saved game 2. Let's save game 2.data. So game 2.data, games, rejuvenation, game 2. So I have game 1 and game 2. Let's go back to this, and I'll save game 1.rx data. So I don't know why. Does he keep like fucking... All right, I see where it's pulling from. So, and I'll save game 2.rx data. So my worry, so I'm going to delete the game 2.rx data. No, game. Oh, wait, I see. So game.data is what... So let me quit out of rejuvenation. So now I have everything possible that is... Imagine I just completely... I mean, if the game's broken at this point, the game's broken. So I deleted everything that's not... But the latest is still the dat file. Let's see what happens. I mean, maybe I just... That'd be hilarious. If I just completely broke the game, I just completely broke the game. So it's still here. In it... Alright. I think I'm getting to where I need to... Where I need to be. Because, again, I did this exact same thing last time. So what do I need to change to... Game.rx data. Nope. Game.dat. Well, what I probably need to do is game.dat settings.dat. I think those are the two files because those are the ones that have like the most recent. I had the actual like essential comments on a previous fucking video, but that was like however long ago. What settings.dat? Because I think what fucked it up is now that there's two games, but then like, what's the point of having two fucking games and two separate, like, let's not be fucking, like, I would say that's what pisses me off. What's the point having two games if there's like not a way to fucking, like, why are you differentiating between the files if you can't even switch to them in the fucking game itself? Alright, so game dot. Let's delete that. Because I think that's part of the... I wonder if it'll... Because I copied both the game. Imagine I just completely... I mean, it might be fucked. But, like... If it is, then I'm just done with this game. Because I essentially... deleted a 90-hour save file. Because I don't think, but those might be ones that are auto-generated whenever the game starts up. I guess I'll see, but... Okay, Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, I figured it out. So, Alright, I'm going to end this part here. Not even really a part. So, I need some answers. So data. I need some answers. And I need some answers regarding how to... So, there's no save data. I need some answers regarding how to balance multiple files. Because if it's just not feasible, I can't do the Renegade route, right? Because I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to like... So, save data, and I guess if I were to put... What if I drop game 2 into save data? Because there is, I can see a save data file. And let me make sure I can actually boot this up. Okay, and this is after we have completed. All right. So again. Jesus Christ. Crisis averted. I have access to my original. And seemingly that second, which it doesn't even matter at this point. But what I need to do is figure out a way. Because, like, if I'm being real... If it comes between my main file and doing a Renegade route, I'm just going to stay on my main file. But, because I feel like it makes no sense. Like, why would they include a second, you know, other save files? Because especially when I choose not to delete the save file, other save files. So how do I use this option? If I move, what if I move... So, like, for example, I can go into Rejuvenation, or hold on, Games, Rejuvenation. So, Game 2 RX data. What if I copy this into that save file folder? So, because I see save data, there's nothing in that folder, right? Or maybe I need to copy the... But, like, I feel like that makes no sense. Like, essentially, there needs to be an... there has to be an answer on... Well, I might just need to reset. Goddamn, I actually blew that shit up. Reset the game because I feel like there's got to be... Why is there an option to hold multiple pieces of save data? So if I look at other save... Okay, I don't fucking know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Because we saw whenever... Because I'm trying to think. So we saw whenever... what's it called? You know, we saw that when we accidentally did the new game and it overrode the save file, we still had access to that other save file because it was under game 2. But I just don't understand. Like, this is what I don't understand. Why would that be something we can view if we can't actively switch between the two? I understand for programming's sake it can be difficult, but then why are you giving us the option to look into what... I don't know. Because I think so long as I have the RX data, so long as I have the save from my original playthrough, all I need to do is essentially... And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do one more thing right now. I'm going to set it up as if I'm going to play through the Renegade route. Because I just need the one save file from my original to be able to bring it back, right? But, again, it's a thing of like... I just... There's got to be a better way to do this. So... Open save folder, right? Because now it's on... Okay, game data is updated. So let's say I were to delete, because what I can do is I can do this. Delete that, and then delete that, right? So I deleted game.rx data. Not going to start up the game, but if what I do is so, because now I can copy paste this into here, game2.rx data. And then this should start up that second save I just created. And that's what's weird to me is... So if I paste this in here, right? So paste. Game 2. So theoretically, now when I boot up Rejuvenation, right? That should be the one that's popped up. Imagine I just completely break the game. I mean, I feel like I'm on the verge of doing that. And then I can click this. But to me, again, that doesn't make sense. There's got to be a way to have multiple saves on here that you can... Hold on. What if I put game dot... Let's try this. Let's try this. So I have both RX data files in there. I didn't realize there was a way easier way because there's a save fucking folder shortcut. Okay. That makes no sense though. So I can... Do I need to title it like something else? Do I need to change the fucking title? I think I'm nearly at where I want to. So is it because it's just game nothing? What if I do this game? I feel like this is fucking stupid. Like, I feel like this is fucking stupid. Game, dot, game. Is it because it might genuinely be because it's not, for whatever reason, fucking capitalized? So it's pulling from a different fucking... I'm about to lose my goddamn mind over this shit. Because then what is this fucking save data folder? Like, what's the point of that? What does that do? Like, because it looks like it does fucking nothing. I swear to God, if that fixed it. Oh my fucking God. Jesus Christ. And the problem is if I save this once more... So save the game. I can tell you exactly what the issue is. Save it twice more.